makers, it's Miss Y here from Maker Monday, and today's project is teeny tiny. But this little character didn't start out teeny tiny. I'm going to show you how to make Shrinky Dinks. Did you know you don't have to buy Shrinky Dink material from the store? You can make a Shrinky Dink at home using a special kind of plastic container. Now this project will need adult supervision. We're going to use a toaster oven. Let's get started. Here's what you need. A clear plastic container like this. You're looking for a number 6 on the back. See this recycled triangle? There's a number 6 inside it. You'll also need a single hole punch, a keychain ring or a ball chain or a zipper pull. If you'd like to make a necklace, some kind of string or yarn to make a necklace. If you're fancy, you could make earrings if you have the tools. We'll also need some scissors and some Sharpie markers. We're also going to use color pencils. And if you do use color pencils, you're going to need a small piece of sandpaper. I'll be using a toaster oven, but you can also use a regular oven, plus a small piece of foil. First, we prepare the piece of plastic. This one has one side that's too bumpy to draw on, but the other side looks nice and flat and clear. I'm going to cut this apart, and I'm only going to use the absolute flat surface right here in the middle. This part that's curved and that has these lines on it, I'm not going to use those parts, so that means I'm cutting those off, and those go in the recycle bin. Now we have a nice flat piece of plastic. I'm going to draw a picture on this piece of paper and then trace it onto the plastic. To make sure I get it the correct size, I'm going to trace the outline of my plastic so that I don't make my picture too big or too small. You can use anything you have to draw your picture, a marker, a pencil, whatever you have. I'm drawing a bunny face. My plan is to use color pencil on one side and marker on the other. In order for the color pencil to go on the plastic, we need to make it rough. If you try drawing with color pencil on this piece of plastic, it's not going to work. I'm taking a piece of sandpaper and very lightly sanding one side only. See how it became kind of foggy and scratchy? That scratchy side is the side we're going to use for color pencil. I like using color pencil because you can blend the colors and it looks a lot softer like fur. And my bunny is furry. I'm going to focus on the color only with my color pencils. So I'm going to add some pink on the inside of the ears and a cute little yellow patch of fur right on top of his head. I'm also going to go back and use a darker blue color to give it a little more fluffiness. You are the artist, you get to decide what your character looks like. Now the color pencil is on the scratchy side. We're going to flip it over to the smooth side of the plastic. This is where we're going to use our Sharpies for the details and the outline. Oh no, I forgot to color the nose. Make sure it's on the scratchy side. I'm also adding white color pencil to make the teeth brighter. Looks pretty good. Now it's time to cut it out. Be very gentle as you're cutting it out. It's more brittle than cutting a piece of paper. Sometimes you can create small cracks, but don't worry if you do, it's a-okay. My plan is to make this a keychain. That means I need a hole right at the top. So I will trim a little bit of this plastic but I'm making sure to keep a space there so that I can punch a hole at the top. I've got my hole punch right here. Go ahead and slide it in, put it right where you want it, and perfect hole. Let's go to the oven. First, we need to warm up the oven. Put your toaster oven on bake at 350, and then let's turn the dial to stay on. If you're using a normal oven, just preheat at 350. Place your character on a little piece of aluminum foil, and I like to have a book and an oven mitt ready to go. After the oven heats up, have a grown-up help you put your character into the oven. Close the door all the way, and you can watch it shrink through the window. If you're using a normal oven without a window, just set a timer for 90 seconds. Don't worry, you can't overcook it or burn it. When your Shrinky Dink stops shrinking, your grown-up will get an oven mitt and carefully pull it out of the oven. As soon as you set it down, place a book on it really quickly and press so that it becomes completely flat. Ta-da! It shrank! Let it cool off for a few moments. When it's safe to pick it up, you'll notice that it's really hard plastic now. So exactly how much did it shrink? Take a look. Remember, this was our original drawing? I found this old keychain on a broken flashlight, so I took it off and I'm putting it through the hole on my Shrinky Dink. Now I get to put my little character on my keys. Here are some other ones that I made. Do you like my mermaid? You can make a Shrinky Dink zipper pull for your sweatshirt or for your backpack. Good job, makers! Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you get to make a new DIY project every Monday. See you next time!